Alright, dressed like this because today in class was mock interview meetings that we had to do, so yeah. Anyways, we're on to the third movie of MGM week. Was the third time a charm? Probably not, but hey, at least this one didn't fully suck. This is The Brothers Grimm, directed by Terry Gilliam, and stars Matt Damon, Heath Ledger, Peter Stormare, Jonathan Pryce, and Monica Bellucci, who is just an absolute goddess. Like, one of the most beautiful people in all of cinema. This film is notorious because of Terry Gilliam having to deal with the infamous Weinsteins. Those fucking Weinsteins. But yeah, they were constantly bickering. Like, this was around the time the Weinsteins were really trying to, like, bicker around with other directors so that they can get their way. Like how they were bickering with Gilliam on this, and how they were bickering with Martin Scorsese on Gangs of New York. Only difference, Gangs of New York was a great movie. It turned out really well. But unfortunately, Terry didn't win. And the result was not too bad of a 6 out of 10. I mean, yes, the movie has some problems. Like, there really are some problems with Brothers Grimm. But there is quite a bit of stuff in here that I do like. I love all the sets and the practical effects. Matt Damon, Heath Ledger, and Monica Bellucci were all great. The score was really nice. There are also just some nice little funny bits thrown in there. But yeah, let's kind of get on to the negatives. So, Peter Stormare and Jonathan Pryce, they weren't the best. I've seen them in. I've seen Jonathan Pryce in like better stuff. And apparently, Peter Stormare's role was originally going to be played by Robin Williams. I would have liked to have seen that, but alright, long story short, Good Will Hunting was making a ton of money, but then Weinstein didn't want to pay Williams because Williams had back-end deals, so Weinstein put Williams on his shit list. And apparently, the trees and the wolf were all originally going to be practical animatronics, but Gilliam didn't like the way they looked, so they were CG. And the CG wolf isn't that good. The trees were fine, though. But, Peter Stormare's character, I just did not give a fuck about. I just found him so arrogant. Like, I just did not like him. Like, I found him so annoying. And some of the CG stuff just doesn't look great. Like, the gingerbread man scene and the horse eating the kid. What the fuck? Like, I'm just talking about just trying to describe one of those scenes. It's just, oh my gosh. But, like a lot of it, like I was recently just watching a podcast, listening to a podcast from It Was a Shit Show, talking about the Brothers Grimm. And their thoughts on the whole gingerbread scene, how it's like, yummy! That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, that just feels so mandated. That line does. And yeah, like, for like a lot of some of the really just annoying stuff, like, you could just tell there really is studio interference. Also, like, that opening, it just hard cuts. We're not even given, it's not given time to breathe. We're just, oop, let's just cut to when they're older. This stuff is boring. Those fucking Weinsteins. But yeah, so far, MGM Week has been kind of disappointing lately. But I do know of something. One film that could possibly be our first good film of MGM Week. Ow. Ow. I pressed on my foot too hard. Shouldn't do that. Hopefully this little film from this legacy film from 2015 could possibly be our first good film of MGM Week. Fingers crossed.